everybody, this is Salvi here with the VTuber news coming right up for you. Before that, of course, smash that subscribe button, hit that bell, and the like button as well, and let's get right into it. Zentreya is a female English language VTuber who debuted in 2017. She has gone through 3D forums and 2D forums, live 2D forums, that type of stuff. She has done a lot for the community, and she's also recently doing a Make-A-Wish Foundation, whole big fundraiser for them, which is great during the holidays. And through their Twitter, they have put a final nail in the whole situation of all these people trying to correct her and all these people trying to be mean to her and all that other kind of stuff. She puts a nail in it. She's not really mean in this one, as far as I can tell. She's just done with everything. To start off by saying, I believe it's time to move forward. I understand at times where I got heated. Most of it was coming from me defending myself from labels or comparisons. It felt like that to me. Have already seen an article and others that have labeled me as such, which had put me on the defensive immediately, as it would anyone I would imagine. Yeah, when you have articles made about you using that type of imagery and basically alluding to you being that type of person, it's gonna get you very defensive. It's gonna get you like, yeah, I don't like that. Especially it being your brand being attacked, because remember, Zentreya is a brand now. It's not so much, it is a VTuber, but it's a VTuber brand. She has merchandise behind that. So, it is her livelihood too. She has to defend it. Did I go about it properly? No. I wear my emotions on my sleeve a lot, and it tends to get me in trouble. That's what I am known most for being in trouble with, just being emotional. I think at the end of this, the issue is, this issue spiraled way out of control for something that could have been aimed at actual, those bad people. I was not comfortable with being compared or even put in the same sentence. I understand comparisons in education, but why was this not used on actual ones in our community? I do not align with that ideology. Any art or such has been seen with artist ideas that were taken from anime such as Azure Lane or Kankole. Nothing was taken from inspiration from actual WW2 clothing. I feel good knowing that, and as such, I will continue to use it. Good. I'm glad she isn't taking it away. She's using it because it didn't come from a bad place. No matter if people took it that way or not, it didn't come from a bad place. Very good. Of course, if she had taken it away, it would suck, but that would be ultimately her position and her choice. If I had some time want to adjust it, I will. Perhaps navy blue or all red. But I understood where you were coming from. I saw both sides lashing out, crazy words being flung around. It's heartbreaking to me. Many things were said by both sides, which I hope can move past. And that with others who join into the community from this, I can show what kindness and love and compassion can do for ourselves. I get the anger, some of which came from outside my community and even hit my geckos community name. And for that, I'm sorry to you geckos affected, to both sides, some of whom have demanded I do not apologize. I can't do that because I am an empathetic person who just wants people to not be hurt, regardless of if it hurts me in the process. I can understand that. What people didn't want is to bend the knee and take away, you can apologize. Absolutely apologize for the way you acted, apologize for offending people, etc. What people didn't want was bending of the knee, and what they mean by bending of the knee is going and deleting everything she did. All that hard work that she did, all that money that she put into the new outfit, removing it completely. That's what people didn't want. You can absolutely apologize for the way you went about things and the way things ended up becoming, and that's fine. That shows that you are a bigger person. That shows that you are a kind person. And that is why a lot of people, myself included, liked Zen to begin with. They're a kind, funny, wacky person out there. A wacky VTuber, fun VTuber, but kind at the end of the day. And that's why people like Zen. It says, so you can hurl your insults at me, degrade me for showing this weakness, but I would rather be hated for being too kind than be hated for being too heartless. I care about all of you. Whether you hate me or not in the stance, I would rather you take it out on me and be happy and move on than to fight each other. This has been pushed too far, and I don't condone doxing or harassment, because some people did get doxed, some people did get, revenge stuff sent about them, that kind of thing. I'm sorry for that. My community outside of X, which many creators know, are so loved and welcoming, and I hope you see that if you continue to stay. I am sorry for the distress I caused emotionally to so many of you and the trouble this caused for others outside. I've already made a statement days ago after my heated moment that is for you to find. I can give you only so much before I have nothing left to give, and I hope you see that what I have always presented to you all these years, was who I am. I will be resuming streaming tomorrow as I have charity to resume for Make-A-Wish Single Jam, and that is much more important to me right now. thank you for reading this. P.S. Military outfits are effing awesome, and thank you for the real ones for your services. It says, I gave my love and everything like that to Zen. Also, said all the love, all the kindness, and all that kind of stuff on my message, but that doesn't really matter right now. Also, because I don't want to reset everything, even with some references. The main references was always a callback to my original 2019 design, which is right here. At the moment, I was the old style 2019, red hair, yellow iris. I want to change this up to more modern style. That was what she told the artist specifically. Last thread, I will not be responding to any more as people have suggested. I just like the military anime character and chose from the pool. There was no ill intention or deeper meaning. Once again, the main inspiration was the original outfit. And other people said, Nick's understandable, got to get heated when you're being compared to something you are not, especially when something as deplorable as those people in the the olden times, the World War II times. Hope you're feeling a bit better and less heated. There's a big community of peeps behind you always. Love you, Zen, from Aiden Mixture. Love you, Zen. Hope you're doing okay. Keep being your amazing and wonderful self. Shine on, you beautiful star. Goro, the way you own your emotions, protect your name, and still chose compassion over chaos is huge. You didn't deserve the extremes thrown at you, and you handled the best way you could. I applaud you for staying true to who you are and not backing down. Continue being you, Zen. Thank you for saying this, Zen. I saw a lot of people from outside of the community dogpile on those who voice their concerns and try to explain the symbolism, but bad people use it as an opportunity to go after the woke. I see both sides had bad people, and both sides did bad things. I will agree with that. Both sides, like some people treated Zen as almost like a child trying to educate. Others were just trying to destroy the side who was doing that. I disagreed with the side that was doing that was trying to quote-unquote educate her, because I didn't feel she needed to be educated on anything. She was very aware of what was going on. I still would not ever call for harassment on that side. I'm glad things are getting calmed down. I'm glad Zen is leaving this in the dust and doing her amazing stuff that she always does and doing her Make-A-Wish thing, and I wish her the best on that one. The Beasties girls, or the Beasties generation, was a generation that was going to be a part of VShojo specifically, but then, VShojo screwed them over, as well as Densetsu.exe girls, and they decided, what, we're going to take this and make it our own. And they did. They made it their own in the indie side. The Beasties girls right now are Berrybug, Piapi Yofo, and Tori Orion are the ones that have already debuted. The one that we're talking about today is Kaiju Crocodile. They showing here, they started doing a little bit of work to kind of hype them up with something is approaching. Then next big news, BC's YouTube channel is live. The first 1,000 subscribers will not be eaten by the thing we have chained up out back, or will be, if that's what you're into. And then you have the little teaser of Kaiju Crocodile there, dead or live, 1,000 subs for their YouTube channel. It says, oh my god, John Beasties posted this for us. Circuit.exe is here doing my part. Other people here, giving support as well. This is the Kaiju Crocodile, the teaser that they gave us. That teaser, of course, having the eyes and the look of it, which I love, the fangs and everything. They do seem to be having a bit more of a reptilian aesthetic for the bottom part, for their main body, with their face having more, it looks like, human characteristics. So that's looking very cool. One thing we have here, Dark has put out some information that they think it is going to be Jaden Animations. And they have some good points here that I'm going to be showing you guys. I'm going to be reading it all so you guys get the full understanding for my audio listeners here. Hello, everyone. Today I've gathered evidence to prove beyond a shadow of a doubt Kaiju Crocodile, the hidden fourth member of VShojo's last generation, is Beasties, is Jaden Animations. I believe that Beasties is a project similar to Densetsu.exe, supposed to be VShojo's idol unit, where a super popular VTuber, Mint Phantom in this case, forms a unit with an audition winner's Phoebe Victoria, using the fame of the biggest VTuber to push the unit and audition winners up as a whole. That's a good idea in practice. I mean, in practice it didn't really work because they screwed everyone over. VShojo did, at least. And thus Jaden Animations would be the perfect contender for that role. I have collected the main evidence in this document. While there are many more links you can make, I believe that gathered is enough to conclude the case. Before I list the points one by one, surely I am not the only one who noticed the resemblance between the name Kaiju Crocodile and Kiryu Koko. Yeah, that is a tangential side thingy. I don't believe it's a coincidence, but it's an interesting detail to note nonetheless. Right there, he kind of looks like the one from, I believe it was in The Incredibles, who was like, is this a coincidence? I think not. All right, let's start. First, let's compare the profile pictures. You will notice both have the same hair color and the same hair length, with only minor differences. They share the same shading practices as Jaden Animation, and strokes look like they came from the same brush. The point being that the same artist likely created both PFPs. Additionally, Kaidu, being a crocodile VTuber, released a teaser revealing her eyes, comparing them to Zygarde, a legendary dragon ground-type Pokemon. This ties the fact that Jaden is a massive reptile enthusiast and loves Pokemon. BC's connection. BC's was supposed to be a 4-member Monster Girl generation, though it has currently been active with only 3 members. Notably, the 3 BC's girls did a collab with Jaden and nobody else on a very popular video. The vibes, I think it was Peak. I think Peak is what they did. The vibes were incredibly friendly and not strangely coded at all. They acted as if they had known each other for a long time, almost as if Jaden was the missing 4th member. So they had a lot of like closeness, which is, you know, hard to mistake in that case, is what Dark is saying. The Iron Mouse connection. Iron Mouse confirmed that the unrevealed 4th member was her friend. This helps us a lot. Connections tying Iron Mouse to Jaden Animation. Together, for example, Iron Mouse did a talk show with Jaden. Iron Mouse appeared in Jaden Animation's video as an Easter egg. Iron Mouse reacted to the Jaden meeting Connor Sea-Dog VA in Japan. They were seen together frequently during QSMP, a Minecraft series featuring top creators. Both Connor and Iron Mouse replied to Kaidu Crocodile's teaser post to build hype. Twitch following list. As of December 5th, 2025, I've analyzed her Twitch following list to see who she associates with on this alleged new identity. Here is the list, sorted from oldest to newest. Iron Mouse, Berrybug, Toriorian, Piapiofo, Rose Doodle, Buff Pup, Eye Candy, Shiaban, Shoto, Tricky V, Alfarad, and it continues on and on. You can see all these people here. Yuzu, Numi, which is Nimune, Saramoon, Delmi, Ashton Martin, Henya the Genius, Queso, other people there as well. And you can see Heste Happiness, Haruka Karibu, Zentreya, people from VShojo in that case. There are a lot of well-known names here, but many are exclusively connected to Jaden Animations through Alfarad. Want to emphasize the earliest follows. Alfarad, his family see close friends with Jaden, housemates, and collaborators who purchased a house together in 2022. CJYA, he and Jaden are close friends and frequent collaborators, appearing in each other's videos and streams since last December 2022, at least December 2022. Delmi is also on the list. She is CJYA's girlfriend, appears in many Alfarad videos. Captain Kid, he and Jaden are believed to be friends because they game in the same circle, notably playing Uno. Rubber Ross, they're friends with Jaden as well, freaking collaborators. They're both part of the broader YouTube animation squad community, which Jaden is a part of, and appear in each other's content and live shows. Ashton Martin, heavily linked with Alfarad, appearing in content together. Ashton even has a clip titled Jump Scared by Alfarad on My Mungie Monday. Coney, representing the Smash Bros community. Commentary scene. Coney is a close associate of Alfarad. His interactions with Jaden occur in the context of Smash or Pass. The tier list, party games, Nintendo commentary. Anti-Dark Hero, credited as background artist for Jaden's channel. They played Terraria with Jaden and supposedly appear as a villain in Jaden Animations. Pink Puppy Live, an animator who is full-time member of Jaden Animations team. Art Gunn, explicitly credited with Jaden's Life 2D model. This is the engineer who gave Jaden's previous VTuber avatar life. Sea-Dog VA. Connor, a close friend of Iron Mouse, Jaden has appeared in clips with him, and their relationship is likely mediated through Iron Mouse and the Trash Taste extended universe. And here we have the full thing here, showing both accounts are based in the USA with the new, the new way things are happening. Kaidi Crocodile, same person, Jaden Animations. PFP analysis, the hair looks the same. Is known to like reptiles and Pokemon. They're on, the connections with the Iron Mouse and things like that. Also, the Twitch following, which is a lot smaller than you can take a look at, and that's why I wanted to make it a little bit bigger for you guys. That is a good connection. Another thing that helps is that it says, he says here that, he does it as a hobby for fun. I like knowing stuff, figuring stuff out, reporting my findings as much as like detective. Basically the same guy that leaked the entirety of the new Phase Connect saga last time, the generation, before it was officially revealed. Quote unquote leaked it, but basically found information and kind of made a connection that a lot of other people did not. And then he shows this one, which is very, very telling here, which is, thank you all for the support. Here's the proof that I'm real. That's the one that looks like Jaden Animations Sovka specific art that was done for Jaden Animations. The design cues are very similar. The red design cue there, the black shirt, the hair itself, and I'm pretty sure once we see the model, we're going to see like the horns or something similar like that. That is a croc design that Sovka did for Jaden Animations. And down here, we have, it's like, well, doctors and detectives do share diagnostic things, which people mention as Psych and MD, an actual doctor. Have you considered becoming a doctor? Flork, which is the leader and owner of CEO of SVA, Sox VTuber Agency. Can't tell if this is real or schizophrenia. Good job. Wow, Flork found this post. That's right. That's the biggest honor I could get. with a crocodile just chilling. Voices speak clearly now. It could be schizo ooms together parrot. Your autism is showing, bro. Somebody has to do it all in. And this is the art that they were showing before. The full art here of the croc that Savka did. It does look very similar. The design cues are very similar. And we're going to take a look at some of the reactions that people had to their look down here. You had Connor, I'm waiting, a lot of their friends here. And Jaden shows, you know, just a croc chilling in the water here. Finally, time for Crocky Pot. I'm not even here yet, and everyone's calling me Crockpot. Matalakan says Lizard. Hello, Miss Bug. That was PIP. This isn't helping my case at all. I'm not sure, but I'm feeling excited either way. Let's go. And of course, showing some stuff here from Jaden. Well, not Jaden. We don't know it's Jaden yet. Sorry. From Kaidu Crocodile. Finally, Croc Soup is ready. Buff Pup. I'm not soup. Kaidu responds. Shoto. She's gonna croc our world. You get it. My homeland. Howdy neighbor. Good day. Eye Candy said that. Croc. Dino VTuber. Crocodile. Setter. A lot of friends. Rose Doodle. My crock pot is finally done cooking. Crockpot, oh god. Phoebe-chan, it's about to be your day. Welcome to the world. And yeah, just responding to a lot of different people. Berrybug, Tori Orian. You can see here, Densetsu.exe, menacing. Surely this couldn't be a monstrous threat. Being a monstrous threat? Never. Yet a lot of big VTubers in the indie scene. A lot of well-known VTubers responding to their stuff there. That is what I wanted to show you. And of course, continuing with this part here. Again, based on that and this design here, I do think that there are a lot of things pointing to it possibly being Jaden Animations. Either way, whether it is or isn't, remember to give them lots of support, lots of love, and don't be disappointed if it ends up not being Jaden Animations. Be excited if it is, and be excited if it isn't. Because either way, we have a new VTuber who is enjoying themselves and who has taken the loss that VShojo tried to give them and made it into a win. Yumi the Witch is a female VTuber with V4 Mirai, and they have decided to make a big change. They have not, under Yumi the Witch, been doing anything for at least 1 month, and that is why we are getting to today's news. Today's news is that through both of their Twitters, we have announced that, well, V4 Mirai has announced, we've found out that they have graduated effective immediately. Hello, broommates and classmates. It is with a heavy heart that announced that Yumi the Witch graduation for V4 Mirai. We wish her well in her future endeavors. I'd like you to share any artwork or goodbye wishes. Please use the tag Yumi Dark Arts. And I will do this, which I always do when they are gone, especially when it comes to somebody from an agency, well, that doesn't have the best reputation. The people in the agency are doing well, but the agency itself, the upper management, sucks. They are Mira Mayhem. I'm just going to put it out there. If you want to see Yumi the Witch again, go to Mira Mayhem. This is their Twitter. From there, you can go to their miramayhem.com and you can find all of their social media. This is the person who they are now. This is the person who they have been doing stuff for a while, continue to do things through December and doing things there. Let's read what they have here. This is little classmates with a heavy heart that we announced the Witch's graduation for V4 Mirai. Yumi has always been a mysterious, wickedly imaginative member of our team, from solving murder mystery adventures to teaching broommates about dark history. It has been a pleasure to have Yumi at V4 Mirai Magical Academy. We hope that you'll join her and her genmates on Saturday, December 6th, 3 p.m. over at Alias YouTube channel for Yumi's Remembrance stream. Yumi's YouTube channel will stay open indefinitely, though options for Yumi's YouTube Super Chat and membership will cease on December 6th. Similarly, Yumi's Twitch channel will also stay open indefinitely, with monetization options ceasing at Twitch's earliest convenience. Yumi's evergreen merchandise, including but not limited to her debut merchandise, debut voice pack, and second anniversary critic, will be available on the Brave Group's US store until December 31st. Already purchased items are scheduled to ship as planned. Yumi has been an endlessly creative and hardworking talent. We are thankful for the time and effort she put into the growth of V4 Mirai. We wish her well in her future endeavors. If you'd like to share any artwork or goodbye wishes, please use that hashtag Yumi Dark Arts. And we go down here. The people saying, Sitting to Michael from V4 Mirai. Wishing you all the best, Yumi. You were always fun to be around, an extremely talented creator and performer. It hurts me a lot to see you go, but I hope wherever the future takes you is filled with nothing but joy and positivity you deserve. Yumi and Lunalia forever. And whoops, here we go. You can go and see them there. That's someone that you may or may not know. Thank you for being with us. I wish you the best in everything you do. Well, she's doing rather well here. I'm going to be doing this a lot. I'm sorry. Says, thank you for everything, Yumi. It's first true Kamiyoshi. You mean and will continue to mean everything to me no matter what. And I'll forever be your loyal brewmate. Pillow dear, this news is rather heartbreaking. Yumi has always been such a kind girl and I enjoyed the time I got to spend with her. Hoping the best in her future. Yumi love. A lot of people are also wishing her the best, of course. It is a tough one. It is a tough one for anybody who is a VTuber enjoyer, for anyone who has enjoyed anything that Yumi has done, because although they are moving on to this individual here, they are not going to be Yumi anymore. They are this next creator and the next person. It is, you should always try to follow the person behind the mask, the person behind the VTuber, but I do understand if you say it's not the same, because it's not Yumi the witch that you grew with, etc., etc. So I understand that. Most watch on Twitch and most watch on YouTube hits year graduated. We'll miss you, Yumi. A lot of people are saying the same thing. They're going to miss them. The graduation has been announced. They really need to have one last one go. Poor friends sit there listening to, all these things. A lot of people are broken by this. But for those of you, once again, like I said, I'm going to be doing this a lot. There's a person that you might be interested in who might have the same energy. Maybe a different energy, but it might be a recognizable voice, as you said. It's no... I'm tired of people being like, oh, you can't say the PLs. Well, they're gone. If they're PL when they're active, they're no longer active. They haven't been active for a month. So they haven't wanted to be this creation for a month, for whatever reasons. Either it was contractual reasons or otherwise. They haven't stopped being a VTuber. They are here. I do not want to give the agencies the power to end someone's career. I do not want to give the agencies the power to be like, oh, you're done, so you're done. You're not going to be found anywhere. I don't want to make it harder for people to find people when they leave. You can hate me for it. I don't care. I want to support the VTuber. I want to support the creator behind it. And I want to give them a chance to have people who maybe knew who they were and be able to follow them, have at least the chance to make the decision to follow them and not be like, where the heck is she? Where am I going to find her? If you like that, fine. If not, tough cookies. I'm going to keep doing this. Hololive Productions is a subsidiary to Cover Corp, which is the parent company. They are a VTuber organization of all women on the Hololive side. Holo Stars is another side. Then Hololive has their ENID, which is Indonesia, and their Hololive device, as well as their JP. They are, as an agency, going to be connecting with the Game Awards. As you know, Sakura Miko is one of the people that has been for Creator of the Year, for Gamer of the Year type of thing, along with Queso and other people. And they are going to be having the collaboration as an on-stream co-streaming partner, which basically means that Hololive is going to be streaming the Game Awards from their perspective. We're excited to celebrate this year's show and share the experience with fans around the world. December 11th, 4:30 p.m. To 8 p.m. PST. And December 11th will be on a Thursday. So it's going to be on a Thursday, 4 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, because it will be in the West Coast when it gets started. So here is the visuals here. Game Awards X Hololive, official co-streamers. Iofi, Anya Melfisa, Vestia Zeta, Mori Calliope, Shiori Novella, Gigi Mudin, Kreiji Oli, Pavolia Reine, Kobo Kaineru, Hakos Bales, Koseki Biju, and Cecilia Evergreen. So from what it looks like, it's mainly ID and EN. It is actually all ID and EN, I believe. Well, only ID and EN, not all of ID. It's only EN and ID that are going to be doing this. So because it is a English-speaking stream. So that is going to be the main thing. I do honestly hope that Sakura Miko wins, because it'd be kind of cool to see a VTuber win this. But, it depends on size of the audience. And as we know, the Game Awards people are the ones who have the final say on it. They are the ones who finally do it. I think it's only like 10 or 20% of the actual count of the vote is the actual vote that you do, and the rest is the Game Awards people. So it will depend. It will depend on what they want for this year. If they want to bring more VTubers into it and be known a little bit more through VTubing, then they will allow a VTuber to win. If not, then they'll allow, the people that they know, which are the IRL streamers. Welcome back, everybody, to the VTuber Showcase, the place where I like to showcase up-and-coming VTubers of various sizes, shapes, forms, types, everything in between. The reason why I do this is simple. I want it to be a positive experience for everybody, and I want it also to be something positive for the VTuber community. I want to help promote other VTubers in order to make it a better place. So today we're talking about Koko Roachie, a yucky nasty Roachie V singer and bug tuber, and we're going to take a look at their Twitch, of course. Their Twitch has yucky nasty Roachie as well in their about section, and we're going to take a look at what they've been doing here.
Get that fucking coffee cup out of my way.
Already raging. The rage has begun.
Oh, this game is so fun. This is such a great game. I'm having so much fun, you guys. Are you guys enjoying the stream? Yeah? How's stream going for you guys? How's stream going? Are you having a good time? I'm so glad. I'm so glad you're having a good time. That makes me so happy. That makes me so happy knowing that you guys are having a great time right now. Oh, that makes me so happy knowing that you guys are having such a wonderful time right now.
You could tell the rage. And they lasted a lot longer than I did. I lasted about less than an hour, as far as I can remember. Less than an hour on that one. I got it when it first came out. And I was just like, nope, this is so much nope for me. I did horribly at that game. And that's one of the few games I actually rage quit. I think I've only rage quit a very few in my time. But it was just, my blood pressure was raising on that one. And here we have a cover that they did themselves. It says, Teket Akafune, Koko Roachie version. And thank you so much, Koko Roachie, for allowing me to showcase you on my channel. I hope this helps you in some way. And of course, I will have their @ in the description below. Thank you guys for watching, as always. And of course, take a look. And if you enjoy everything, like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell notification icon, all those things that YouTube asks of you. Really do appreciate you. Have a wonderful day.